Prime Minister and Strategic Affairs Committee Minister Moshe Ya'alon has said that Israel will not interfere in the political crisis in Syria. Ya'alon's comments came as Russia and China vetoed a Western Arab UN Security Council resolution backing an Arab League call for Assad to step aside. The other 13 council members voted in favor of the resolution, which would have said that the council fully supports the Arab League plan. Ya'alon also referred to claims that Israel was sustaining Assad's rule in wake of political turmoil in Syria, saying that it was factually untrue because Israel never took a stand saying it was interested in the survival of Assad's regime. The vice prime minister spoke of the aftermath of Assad's possible ouster, saying that there could be various outcomes in such a situation, some of which could be positive as far as Israel is concerned, like a fissure in the Tehran, Damascus, Beirut, Hamas axis of evil. When asked if he felt Assad would be forced to step down, the vice PM said that it was unclear, but that Assad was losing his legitimacy, and it was a matter of both time and of lives lost. The head of the Shin Bet security service, Yoram Cohen, said that Iran is trying to strike Israeli targets around the world in a bid to stop the assassinations of its nuclear scientists. Cohen said that it did not matter whether or not Israel in fact took out the nuclear scientists, but that a serious country like Iran could not let this go on. They want to deter Israel and extract a price so that decision makers in Israel think twice before they order an attack on any Iranian scientists. He added that Iran was working very hard abroad through the Iranian Revolutionary Guards to hit Israeli targets. On Sunday, an explosion hit a gas pipeline running from Egypt to Israel. The pipeline, which also supplies gas to Jordan, has come under attack at least 12 times since Mubarak was toppled in 2011. The latest blast took place west of the Mediterranean coastal town of El Arish. Egypt's 20-year gas deal with Israel, signed in the Mubarak era, is unpopular with some Egyptians, with critics accusing Israel of not paying enough for the gas. Previous explosions have sometimes led to week-long shutdowns along the pipeline, and Egypt said in November it would tighten security measures along the pipeline by installing alarm devices and recruiting security patrols from Bedouin tribesmen in the area. The U.S. State Department is concerned over recent violence exhibited by extremists in Israel's Haredi community and has published a travel recommendation for tourists not to walk around dressed immodestly in Haredi neighborhoods. The travel recommendations call on American tourists to dress appropriately when visiting religious sites in the Old City and in Haredi neighborhoods, and to avoid driving through those neighborhoods during the Sabbath. The recommendation follows statements made by U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, who, speaking at the Saban conference 2 months ago, expressed her shock that some buses in Jerusalem allocated separate seating areas for women. Pride was a theme underlined by Beitar Jerusalem's coach Yuval Naim before last night's encounter with Bnei Seknim at Teddy Stadium. Naim told his players that the fans would hate losing against Seknin without spelling out the obvious reason. In retrospect, his words probably demoralized his team. Seknin enjoyed their evening in Jerusalem, taking the lead in the first half through a Ahmed Kassoum goal and adding 2 more in the second half. Beitar's fans reacted with racist chants before someone swiftly played music on the stadium's PA system to drown out the embarrassment that already caused Beitar to be docked 2 points this season. After the game, Beitar's fans called for Naim to resign and hurled stones at Seknin's fans' bus. Police arrested 12 people, 8 Seknin fans and 4 Beitar fans, after skirmishes erupted.